From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Jesse Hardwork Hart. Hecho en Mazatlán, Sinaloa, México. Gilberto, el zurdo Ramírez.
After edging Jesse Hart in a thrilling first encounter, Gilberto Ramírez returns to the ring determined to leave no doubt, to prove that his victory was no accident, but a statement of superiority.
Moving, he's basically saying, I'm thinking
oh, good shot by Ramirez. He got the best of that exchange. Jesse Hart's gonna struggle to get up. Spaghetti leg.
Their first fight tested his resolve. This time, Zurdo plans to dominate, to showcase not only his skill and precision, but the champion's mentality that refuses to bend under pressure.
In the 11th round, we showed you that.
It was. And now
good shots by Hart.
That right uppercut landed.
Here they go. Ramirez fires back. Oh, they're gonna take it home in style.
For Ramirez, this isn't just about defending a title. It's about finishing what he started, erasing all doubt and reminding the world why he remains the king of the 168-pound division.
Most recent fight in Oklahoma City back on June 30th against Alexis Angulo. When
he says he had a cold, which is, whatever, but also he had a bad Achilles. He was limited to cycling, and if it kept on, it would have ruptured.
Hard already, like I told you, he's gonna get on his bike, he's gonna use his jab, and the right hand is the punch that he's looking for against the southpaw, attack the body.
There's a left hand thrown by Zurdo. Yep.
With the straight left hand by Zurdo.
Oh, there's a right uppercut from Hart as Ramirez lunged that.
He settled down a bit, using his jab, trying to set up things. Just try to attack right there, but just off the mark with that uppercut. The fly out when he shoots the jab, right?
To get fat a little bit?
Well, when he shoots the jab, what he's saying is he hasn't got to his body yet. He's trying.
There he just touches him to the belt line, not with much purpose. Separates with a right hand upstairs. That time pulling back. Trainer of Jesse Hart.
Both guys throwing combinations and was caught with the short left hand, and Jesse Hart coming back with double right hand, setting it up off the jab on Ramirez. He's stepping around. Nice.
He's moving, but not too much.
Not too much
just
to where
enough.
He can tire, yes.
I gave Hart that first round. I thought, on the accumulation of right hands.
Yeah.
Counterintuitive for many.
One of the reasons I think he feels more confident is that in their first fight, there's a lot of regret. But he also, I think, for the first time, he didn't realize the opportunity he had in the 11th round when he had Zurdo hurt. Now Zurdo's demystified.
Good point. That experience helps. Ramirez.
Hart stops or slows down a bit. Ramirez comes on strong with his combinations.
Remember what happened in the second round of the first fight as well.
Ramirez landed a right hook to the body of Hart. It hurt him. The reason why I know.
So you can't just retreat and go straight back into the ropes.
No, you cannot. You got to angle out.
Jesse Hart didn't really have it so easy in North Philly either. But Coach Al Mitchell said it saved his life and made him a man.
Wow, nice uppercut right there. Bagging up. You see Zurdo where he was.
Good round. Sharpen it up. Everything's sharp.
Joe, Tim, Mark, and Bernardo with you ringside here for round number 3 of this WBO Super Middleweight World Title fight, the rematch in February. And he gets rid of Alambono in 1 round. That was in front of the hometown fans in Philadelphia. Then we were in Atlantic City when Mike Gravansky straight TKO wins to get back to this point against Zurdo.
All right, guys. He's moving straight into the power hand of Zurdo. That's why he was hit. He was cut off. Hart's not doing that.
And again, as you said, moving to his right into the power hand of Zurdo.
Hart should be going left. Zurdo don't use his jab enough, so he should battle that. Yes.
Snaps the head back.
He don't want Zurdo to get close to his body and bang him down to the body. And then when he pulls out, he drops his hands.
Power hand is his right hand.
All right.
You stay from in front of him. Keep him turning, that's the plan. And be first and last.
Jenkins, longtime friend and trainer to the family. And Cyclone Hart, who of course fought Marvin Hagler, was a great middleweight. Zurdo closing in now as he gets him in the corner. Hart tries to fight his way out of that situation.
Finally starting to collapse the legs of Hart.
Backed up with a left hand.
Zurdo's an excellent body puncher that he outpaced Hart 10-1 in body shots. After he sank that shot,
guess what? Then the head stops moving and the feet stops moving.
There's a hook from Hart. Jenkins imploring him to utilize the skills that he was showing earlier in the fight.
to Jenkins' point, that exchange at the end of the round where Hart went.
So he's working the pressure, you know, like skills, you know, and also to keep working in the body, you know. So let's see. Yeah, he's doing he's boxing a little bit more, and you know, he's gonna make Jesse Hart to make slow in the next round.
Thank you very much. I'll let you get back to work, Hector.
He's able to line up a right hand and the uppercut just there on Ramirez as Ramirez tries to walk in that he landed in the first fight. That's the shot he's looking for.
To me, the shot is that right to the body.
Right. What kind of impact can that have?
Well, it can be fresh.
Zurdo with a headshot as Hart fires back. Good exchange.
You change it up and just get the right amount of work.
Real departure for him. This is a guy his father once put him through 18 straight rounds.
Both guys coming in range. Hart right there, getting caught standing up straight on the ropes. He lands that uppercut. He's landing that uppercut at will. You know, Ramirez leans forward, makes himself available for the uppercut. He's telling him he got to get his hands going. Moving is one thing, but you got to create offense with that movement. This is when Hart is at his best, when he's out at range, using that jab.
And Hart going right opens up to the left hand.
Hart can't be sitting there worried about that. He got hit low. He's trying to warn the ref.
Both men landing body punches in the middle of the ring.
Because it's cleaner punching.
Yes, clean and effective punching. Easy to read, easy to see, easy to score.
Joe, it's also the way that two guards somewhere.
Or as you've noted a few times in conversations with him, perhaps a leading man.
Scarface.
Good angle that time on that right hand that came up. And then a left hand to the body that was partially blocked by Hart.
Zurdo's more consistent at it, I think. Then you can sweep with the left hook because that's a shot that they don't see. Southpaw don't see the left hook come. They come down. That's it. You get to outside position with the foot, with your foot, your left foot, your lead foot, outside that right, that outside foot, outside of Hart. Switching to his right.
See the difference it makes in somewhat neutralizing Ramirez and not doing half the work for him.
Because he's making Zurdo reach.
Make him have to figure it out. Make him work. Give the angle. Get the position.
Yeah, sometimes Hart, he...
Lead left hand from Ramirez as they re-engaged off the break. That's a slip. And as you saw Hart coming forward that time and lost his footing. And right out from underneath him. End of 7. Here's what happened.
It's a slip. He slipped on the signage, I'm sure. And he tried to throw a right hand as well. Sometimes Hart...
Now you got to be careful with those uppercuts. Take a deep breath.
Sigue trabajando abajo, pero de
Hey,
repente
keep working the body. Dip and then connect that left. Straight.
Here's Zurdo right here, and I'm sure he's catching Hart on the way out. Hart putting his right hand forward, chin straight up in the air, and Zurdo just stepping in right as Hart tries to move out, and that's caused by the pressure of Zurdo.
Good exchange.
Joe, you mentioned last round, you know, Zurdo's looks like a movie star. Knockout since 2014. The Saparis, his trainers, say that he doesn't have the power at 68.
Body type and the reality of making weight. He may quickly be entering 175 pounds, which, by the way, is a division.
Zurdo right now, he's having some sets in the inside right now.
He's been more the aggressor, hasn't he?
Yeah, he came out at the gate swinging. Zurdo right now just kind of taking a round off, I think, kind of resting.
Digs the right hand to the body as Hart continues to lean in on him.
And honestly, looked like Hart was trying to take over the fight. You know, you saw...
Check in with Bernardo.
Fred Jenkins said, I want Jesse to go pressure him, but more than anything, let's turn this into a fight.
I mean, it's Hart fighting outside of his comfort zone.
Yes, he is right now. Well, you look at the legs. He's standing straight up right now because look at Hart's chin. It's straight up in the air, in the inside, and those legs are straight up.
His legs, exactly. Doesn't bend at the knees.
No.
Good work that time from Zurdo. Just enough separation to let the hands go.
Just know that if you're in close and you don't let your hands go, somebody else will. The other guy will.
He who's willing to work will get credit for it.
That's right. Big body shot right there from Ramirez.
Forearm getting in there from Ramirez. This is a short left hand on the inside from Hart that was clearly effective. Ramirez tries to fire back with that left uppercut. Non-stop infighting for 3 minutes.
Oh, it's some work early. Both guys inside the pocket. Both guys working and exchanging. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not working, somebody else will. But nice work by both guys, throwing short combinations in the insides, just looking for it. He's shaking that left. I think it's the left hand he's shaking. I saw him in the corner there, kind of grimace a little bit. It might be his left hand.
Not seeing that left hand thrown by Ramirez. He triples up the jab, goes back to the jab. Yet to let loose with a left hand is Zurdo.
It's funny to me how Zurdo is actually trying to isolate Hart.
And Ramirez yet to throw a purposeful left hand. That time, even with Hart closing the gap where he could have.
This time it could hurt him. Lack of recognition that his arm is hurt.
Uppercut landed from Hart.
There's the first.
And that left is just a sort of pit-pat.
Yeah,
exactly. His corner, Hector Zapari, say in the last round, will we see it here? They acknowledge that the left arm was injured.
I got this 5 rounds apiece, 5 rounds apiece, but this is what Hart asked for. He has the champion hurt. This is the fight he's wanted for.
It was the 11th round when Hart was in prime position of their first fight. Remember, he said he wanted to be fresh. They cut down the sparring rounds. They wanted to have it all for this moment.
Tim, can he step back to create some distance for that right hand?
It gives him a chance to even also rest. Taking the space from Zurdo, the guy with the longer arms. Hart's trying to fight his way to winning this fight. He's got to do something to win this fight. And you see Zurdo coming back with his own combinations, trying to make things happen.
Ramirez trying to turn the tables for a moment. Good exchange here at the end of 11. A round to decide the WBO 168-pound championship. Let's listen into the corners.
Put that pressure on him, try to finish. You gotta finish it. Leave it to the judges.
They just removed that ice bag from the left arm of Gilberto Ramírez. Here we go, 12th and final round. Can Gilberto Ramírez hold on and retain his world championship?
Gilberto just grimaced in pain after throwing a long left hand.
With that left hand. Does he ramp it up? There's a right hook!
Punches of the fight so far.
One-handed fighter throwing 5 consecutive right hand after right hand. Barely a left to be had. And ineffective even if he does throw it. Look at the champ with a right uppercut.
Hart right now is blowing his fight right now, taking that punishment for Ramirez.
Wide sweeping right hand from Gilberto.
This is what fighters are made of.
Hurt is hurt. Gilberto Ramírez, world champion with an injured left arm, coming out here in round number 12 and saying,
Does Gilberto Ramírez
off balance his Hart.
Fight at 168, he'll be remembered as a great one in this division. Who has no answer, Tess.
Headshot after headshot.
For his family right now.
On the list of ways that you define a champion, Mark, there's an uppercut from Hart. Does he have something left as now he's on the attack? Final round of this championship fight. How about it? Ramirez and Hart, the rematch. Wow. Spectacular action in the 12th round. That was all Gilberto Ramírez until the final 15 seconds.
For the winner, by way of majority decision, still the WBO Super Middleweight Champion